So I'm reading the comment section right here, and it says you like BTS music if you will listen without prejudice, and I completely agree. You know, I have friends who I've spoken to about what it is I do and about K-pop and the things like that, and they reply with such prejudice. You know, I'm like, why don't you listen to K-pop? They reply with things similar to, I'm not gonna listen to stuff like that. What is stuff like that? You know what I mean? They're placing all of these stigmas, these labels on top of K-pop, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like that. I was like that around a year ago until I really deep dived into K-pop. You know, it's the same thing how I felt about anime before I started watching anime. Several 10 12 over a decade ago when I started watching anime, I felt the exact same way. You know, I was very prejudiced against it until I really gave it a chance. And that's exactly what K-pop is. You know, you're not going to learn to love it until you actually give it a chance. There's such a large variety of music. You have K-hip hop, you have K-R&B, you have K-pop. So for those of you who haven't listened to K-pop yet, send this to people who haven't given K-pop a try or don't want to give K-pop a try. You don't know what you're going to find in K-pop. If you can get past that language barrier, you're in for a treat. Anyways, cut a long intro short. We were watching BTS Map of the Soul Interlude Shadow Comeback trailer. This was requested to me by a Patreon, meaning they get to request a song every single month that definitely gets reacted to. This comes from Evelyn. Big shout out to you, Evelyn. Thank you for becoming a Patreon. Thank you for supporting me for another month. It does mean a lot, and it does help me continue running this channel to the best of my ability. Also, I love your name, Evelyn. That is such a beautiful name. Anyways, Map of the Soul Interlude Shadow Comeback trailer. Let's go.
Linton Wilson presents to you another banger.
Big hit. I see why some people are kind of upset about the new intro change because they were used to this, right? But change is okay sometimes. The song's name is Shadow, and there's a bunch of, I'm guessing these represent shadows. They're all standing in front of a door. Shadow in front of doors. I love this instrumental, this build up right here that we're hearing.
I wanna be rapped. I wanna be the top.
Hey.
I wanna be the rockstar. I want it on mine.
Hey.
I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna go win. I wanna be rapped.
I love that those affirmations that people tell themselves. Affirmations is such a good practice. You know, if you haven't done it, try writing down just a list of affirmations that you can see every single day. Whether you post it on your mirror, you post it on your wall, just write affirmations down. A lot of people are against it, but what can you really lose? Just try it. You never know what's gonna happen.
I wanna go win.
Hey.
I wanna be rapped.
This is why I love BTS, man. Their variety when it comes to their music. They're rapping, they're singing, they're dancing.
I wanna be rich.
Hey.
I wanna be the king.
Hey.
I wanna be me. I
Oh.
wanna be king. Oh boy, let me see. I got a big dream. Yeah. 매일 설레지 내가 어디까지 정신없이 달리다 보니 어느새 여기까지 왔지. 발 밑에 그림자 고개스게 보니 더 커지잖아. 도망쳐봤잖아 따라오는 저 빛과 비례하는 내 그림자. 두려워 누가 나는 게 난 무섭지. 아무도 말 안 해줬잖아 여기가 얼마나 외로운지 말여.
I just want you to know, he came with zero chill, all right? He came into this song with no respect for how fire this was gonna be. He came into this song without realizing how burnt he's gonna make people. He said he wants to achieve all these things, but nobody told him about what it was going to be like when he got there. He wasn't mentally prepared for it, but at the same time, he tried to mentally prepare for it. But now he's seeing the actualities of things, and it's rough. Maybe all those shadows standing in front of those doors kind of represented, you know, opening a new door for yourself. You know, pushing forward, trying to get to a new part in your life. All those things are maybe like unlocked scenarios in your life that you just never met yet, that you just never reached yet. Come on. I run, but the shadows follows. I'm afraid of flying high. It's terrifying. Hey. This is so sick. What? He slowed down all the shadows. Okay, I'm guessing that he's either in front of a green screen and they put them in this scene, so it's two separate videos overlaid on top of one another. That's so nice. I can leap in the air, but also plunge. Now I know running away. Oh. Ah. Hey. Oh, that chorus is so nice. Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey. The moment that I face myself brought lowest. It so happens that I'm flying the highest. I feel like the shadows in him, they kind of contradict one another. You know, they're kind of fighting against each other. The shadow is fighting him. Maybe his shadow is his belief systems. His shadow is everything that he wants. And him himself is a direct result of his shadow. And that's kind of confusing when you put it in hindsight. But what I'm kind of trying to get at is that his shadows have everything that he wants. And he himself knows he wants that, but there's part of him that's fighting against that. You know, like once you're at that top, it's a very scary feeling. Once you've made it to that top, it's a terrifying feeling and you don't know what to do. You become so vulnerable. So it's like he wants these things, but by getting these things, he's kind of sacrificing something else. So it's a fight between him and himself. And the shadow kind of just represents his other half or his other side.
To the top, I wanna be a rock star. I want it on mine. I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna go win. I wanna be left.
Hey.
I wanna be the top.
Yo, this instrumental switch up.
I want it on mine.
Ah.
I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna be me.
That was a nice transition. Oh, this auto-tune. Bro, when I say this is literally artistic beauty, look at this shit. The use of autotune intricately captures the grunginess of this scene right here, or vice versa, right? The confusion, the all over the place, the autotune perfectly captures that. Listen to this and look at this. This is art. Hey. Ah. We are one body, sometime we will clash. You can never break me off, this you must know. So I guess I was right. Ah. Ah. I'm so absolutely flabbergasted by Big Hit Label's production level. I'm absolutely struck. I'm absolutely shocked. This shit is, it makes me lose words sometimes. But BTS is literally art. And a lot of people who are against it, if you can look past all the prejudice, all the stigmas, and you just look at all the work that goes into their music videos, you look at all the energy and effort that they put into it, you see such a masterpiece. And it's really nice to come to K-pop because, say Western music, a vast majority of what is in the niche or what is very prominent within Western music is ass shaking, guns blazing. You know, every now and then you have your subtle artists who aren't about stuff like that, but the main graphic focus in Western music is always something sexually produced, you know? And a lot of artists lack the artisticness. And I'm not saying no artist in Western music, you know, is artistic. We have some artistic artists over here, but the direction that our music is going, I'm not a fan of it. And the fact that I've been introduced to K-pop, like in terms of Western music, think people who I like listening to, Joey Badass, you know, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, you know, Sue Surf, people like that, very lyrical and meaningful and impactful music. That's what I like listening to. I like art. Right, the ass shaking and shit like that, not a fan of it. But I mean, it's attractive. It's attractive, but I'm not a fan of it when it comes to, you know, just the video quality and the music video quality in itself. I'm not a fan of it because you could have a way better music video than just ass shaking. You know, if that ass shaking has to validate your freaking music video, then I don't get it. You could be rapping about freaking eating chicken at McDonald's, but you got a girl in front of you shaking her ass. It doesn't make sense to me. But the thing I really love about BTS, K-pop in general, is that there's such a variety in the music and everything has some source of art. And when you look at editing, when you look at production level, it's on such a large scale in comparison to Western music. And I feel like that's what really differentiates K-pop from Western music. Again, no hate to Western music, but since I have been on my K-pop journey, there's a lot of things that K-pop is doing better than Western music, and that's just something I've noticed. And if you as a Western artist yourself have taken the time to really look into K-pop and get past that, you know, those stigmas and those barriers that's blocking you, the language barrier, you're going to see things differently. And I assure you that. But anyways, BTS, man, this was a very good song. Anyways, BTS Map of the Soul. Again, for those of you guys who want to request videos that definitely get reacted to, definitely check out the Patreon. The Patreon link is up there, or it's in the description. If you want to request the next video that definitely gets reacted to within a month time, definitely from Patreon. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy. Yo, I like that word. Hold on. Pororo. Pororo. Sounds like an animal. Pororo. Sounds like a yare yare. Pororo, pororo. You remember the bug guy? His shirt like all the bug guy. He was like super low key. That's what I'll put a picture up of you to see.